So today's sales talk is energy attracts sales. All right? If you want to do more transactions and you want to earn more money, who wants to earn more money? Woo! Come on, let's show some love here. Then you have to have a high level of energy and enthusiasm throughout the entire day. I mean, you guys got to be powerful. The energy has to be high. Let me give you some quick examples. You go out and you door knock, okay? You just knock on the door and say, "Hi, we just sold a home over down the street, and I was wondering, when do you plan on moving?" You do that. You know, "Jennifer, how's your energy?" High energy. What did you produce this weekend door knocking? You produced 2 buyers this weekend from door knocking. Does Jennifer have a lot of energy?
Yes.
Okay. Do we knock on the door and say, "Hi, this is Juan with Century 21. We just sold a home in your area over on Vegas Valley Drive. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, and we sold it for $250,000. Now, we know when someone sells a home, usually 2 more sell right away. So I was wondering, when do you plan on moving?" Right? That's having energy. That's having enthusiasm when you're out there knocking on doors. If you're like Jennifer and you're doing it with a big smile, right? And a big smile, a lot of energy, she's going to produce a lot of transactions just from the energy and the enthusiasm. This alone will get people to do a lot of business with you, right? A lot of business. How about when you're prospecting and you're calling, maybe in expired listings? Are you going to get a positive response from a soft approach, or are you going to get a positive response from a strong, powerful approach? Okay? So when you're calling expired listings, "Hi, I noticed your home came up on the computer as an expired listing, and I was just calling to see when you plan on, interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home." Versus you're standing, you're making the calls, you say, "Hi, this is Juan with Century 21. I noticed your home came up on the computer as an expired listing. I was calling to see when you plan on interviewing the right agent for the job of selling your home." Right? With energy, enthusiasm, with a big smile. Who's going to get better results from that type of call? Low energy approach or high energy approach? Powerful approach, right? A powerful, energetic, exciting, enthusiastic approach. Right? Because if you don't, you're not going to get the results that you want. We are in a communication business. We're in the sales business. We're communicators. We communicate with people. That's what we do. How we communicate, how well we communicate, how do we communicate with other people, how much energy do we put in to communicating with potential buyers and sellers. Your annual income is a reflection of how well and how much you communicate. Look at your income, how much you've earned, and tell me, how well do you communicate and how much do you communicate, and your income is a reflection of how well you do those 2 things. Do you communicate well with your past clients and center of influence? Okay, who's doing a great job of calling their past clients and center of influence? Okay, Juan, good. Do they go out of their way to refer you business? Think about it. Do they really go out of their way to find you business? Now, if you have 500 people, maybe you have 10 or 20 or 30 that go out of their way to find you business, but do you have all 500? Do you have all 200 in there? Here's some questions to ask yourself, okay, in regards to energy and enthusiasm, okay? First of all, do you call your past clients and center of influence? That would obviously be question number 1. Number 2, do you call with lots of energy and lots of enthusiasm? And then third, do you bring value to that call? Do you bring value to that call? First, do you make the call? Second, do you make it with energy and enthusiasm? And third, do you bring value to that call? Now, I call and I have a lot of energy, I bring value to the call. I'm excited. Are they going to give me a positive response? Are they going to answer their phone when they see that I'm calling? They're going to answer the phone. If your energy is low and the value is little of what you're providing, or there is no value, are they going to pick up the phone? If they took the call once or twice and then they get a third call in the third quarter, are they going to be as excited to pick up the phone and talk to you? If the energy is strong, the energy is powerful, you make it about them, you provide value, are they going to be excited to pick up the phone?
Oh, yeah.
If you call with energy and enthusiasm, they will answer, they will talk real estate, they'll open up, and they'll be excited to refer you business. They will be excited to refer you business. Everybody has just a few clients that are so excited about sending you a buyer or seller. I mean, we all have that, don't we? Can you imagine all of our past clients in Center of Influence doing the same thing? Energy sells every day. You have to be alive. You have to be excited. You have to be full of energy. And you got to do this 8 or 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. How is your energy in the afternoon? Starts to drop. Sometimes you got to bounce around a little bit. You know, when I see Ace and I know his energy's low, he starts bouncing around while he's prospecting. He's picking the energy up again. Okay? This is what's going to pay you guys big money. You have to be excited for people buying their home for the first time. You get a first-time home buyer and they're excited, and you come in there and you had a bad call, you have a little bit of negative vibe, you come in there and you say, you know, financing's tough, there's no inventory. Did their excitement and energy just drop?
Yes.
It's not a good thing. You got to be excited. You got to, you know, say this is going to be a great experience. I'm excited for you. No matter what, you know, the sales price is, it doesn't matter. You're selling energy and excitement. Because even that buyer, whether it's $100,000 or $200,000 or $500,000, the goal is not only to help them and serve them, but for them to refer you business long term and build your business, right? You have to be excited for sellers who are ready to make a major change in their life and they're ready to sell. You got to be excited for them. You know, you're selling energy, enthusiasm. You have a great presentation. It's your listing. Your energy has to be powerful in your presentation. Okay? A lot of you go on presentations in the late afternoon. We recommend it to go at 4 and 6 o'clock, right? How is your energy at that time? Low. So what do, you know, when that time comes? Are you prepared to go into that listing presentation powerful? Okay? How many listing appointments have you gone on where the seller listed with somebody else? Does that happen?
Yes.
Happens all the time. We go on the listing presentation, we find out 3 or 4 days later they listed with somebody else. So was there energy when you presented? Were you not excited for them and their move? Did they list with somebody else because they had energy and excitement and they felt that they would do a better job? Were you too direct and never smiled? Elizabeth looks at me because she knows I used to do that a lot, and I still do, right? Too much in the zone, too serious, not smiling, not excited, too intense. You can lose listing presentations by being too focused, right? And not bringing that energy and enthusiasm out or that smile. Who forgets to smile when they're presenting? That's right. Let me share this. When you guys walk into that conference room to do a listing presentation, or you go out on a listing appointment, okay, and you knock on that seller's door to do a listing presentation, you got to eliminate all distractions even before you get out of that car. You got to eliminate the distractions. You got to eliminate the negativity. You got to turn the phone off. You got to think, everything that I do all day, every day is for this moment. And you're only thinking one thing when you're knocking on that door. It's showtime. It is showtime, right? This is what we work so hard every day, every week, is to present to a seller or present to a buyer right now for them to take action. And it's showtime. Okay? It's just like showtime going to, it's showtime for a basketball player and they hit the courts. They practice, and now it's showtime. All right? This is it. This is why we work so hard to be in a presentation with the seller or a buyer. It's showtime. This is where we make money. Energy and enthusiasm. Okay? Superstars, energy and enthusiasm, okay, will make you a tremendous amount of money. Who wants a lot of money?
I do.
All right. It is showtime. It is your time. It's my time. 2014 is going to be the greatest real estate year here in the Las Vegas market, and it's up to you to take all that business. You have to have the energy. You have to have the excitement. Okay, you have to have the enthusiasm if you're going to do sales in high volume and make a tremendous amount of money. 2014 is your year. Let's make the call.